What up, everybody? So happy to have you live here tonight with us on the Dudes After Dark podcast. One thing's for sure, we have no idea what's going to happen, except for I'm going to be drinking some garage beer. The all-dayer, it's great, it's beautiful, it's delicious. Let's get this show started. Let's go. Hey, that was a quick intro. I forgot how quick that one was. How the hell are we doing, everybody? Tony Land, the Dude Network, and we are here to kick off the weekend. It's time. It's been a shitty week of weather. I don't want the cuss words before 7 minutes. Broke that rule right off the rip. Felt like it's probably not the first invisible rule we're going to break tonight. So let's just get right down to it. I'm going to be drinking garage beer. I'm going to be sending it. I'm ready to have a damn good time. I'm tired of doctor's bills, vet bills, dentist bills. I'm ready to have myself a good old time tonight with my buddies. And my first buddy I'm going to bring in here tonight is from the California, the California that's been born again yin. The poncho wearing, surfman slurping, year-round pepper growing son of a gun, John Z.
What is up, Tony and fam?
What up, dude? Nah, man, I'm just ready to be drinking some beers. I purposely waited before the show started to open my first one. These are cold. They are delicious. I'm ready
so
to.
We're gonna sail into it together. Beautiful.
Yes. Yeah. And we got some announcements here real quick before we bring on our guest of the night. But before we do that, we need to bring in our third wheel, but our best wheel.
Like the front
They're
wheel.
all equal. But we'll say for his intro purposes, the best wheel of the three wheels. Our moral compass, we're still think he might be working for the Fed some regard, confirming or denying. We're still trying to figure all that out.
Yeah.
But the miner of Carolina Gold, the three time beans and chili, because it is really chilly, champion by the people of Florence, South Kakalaki.
People.
The future mayor, maybe the future president. Amen.
What's up, guys?
Let's go.
What's up, everybody?
Love these intros tonight.
Hey, they getting them tonight.
Short, sweet, because we got to get down to it here because we're real excited here.
For sure.
Real quick, everybody, our live show, another foodie show. Unfortunately, with work and shutdowns, the only way we can all make the shows is we're going to record it after the conclusion of our Friday night show, and it will be a tape delayed show for the next few weeks. We're sorry about that, but we're allowed to have our weekends back for a few weeks. So some of us are. Johnson's not looking forward to it any which way, but we are excited that we're all three going to be a part of the AFS for the next few weeks. So Sunday nights, we won't be doing the giveaways because they won't be live, and we're not going to do one tonight. We're actually going to dial it back a little bit, not because of anything you guys have done. Our entries have gotten smaller, and we didn't ever mean to do it this much every single week.
Right.
So, we are still going to do plenty of giveaways, and you still have great chances to win, but we're just going to spread them out a little bit, make them a little more instantaneous, per se. But, so that's our house cleaning. Boys, I'm excited.
Hey, man, I'm ready, bro.
It's time back.
It's gonna be.
Dude, I'm already.
Hey, go ahead and buckle up your seatbelts, everybody.
Yep. Oh man, that is a bump.
Oh, here we go.
All right. So normally I have my big old introductions to people, but I just think we need to let this guy introduce himself. Roll it.
This boy up at the store told me not to look directly at the eclipse. I said, what do you think, I'm a bitch or something? My mama ain't raised no bitches. If she did, it's my two sisters. I mean, how often does this happen? You think I'm not going to look at it? You really expect me to believe that a little shitty cardboard pair of sunglasses is going to save my eyes? They look dumber than hell anyway. No, what I've been doing is I've been staring directly into the light bar on my truck for 15 minutes a day for the past 2 weeks. I've been training, yes sir, and welding with bare eyeballs. I mean, think about it. Animals gonna know not to look at it? No. You tell me we're gonna have a bunch of blind ass squirrels running around here in a little bit? It'll be fine. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna start staring at it early. That way the eyes can adjust and I'll see the eclipse even better. Wouldn't that be crazy if it done like blow the whole world up or something? Wouldn't that just be terrible? If it just, no more earthly woes and pains and financial stresses. Oh, well, I sure would hate that.
My man.
I would hate that.
One of the coolest, funniest guests we have had in God knows how long. Just hang out with us here. Let's learn this guy. Rumor is he's already a little on the twisted side, so he'll fit right in with all of us here on this Friday night as we kick off this weekend. Oh, the man, the myth, the legend, Fardtuck. Oh, I'll intro.
Go.
Hey, what up,
No,
dude?
that's me. That's me. Hey,
That is
Yeah.
you.
yeah. Well, look, I have a big old respect for people who think like me when it comes to the old 420. And somebody sent me a sucker, and I ate it, and I think this is their goddamn fault. Look, it coming to mail today, and I was like, that is some delicious looking candy. How stout could it really be? Really, the answer is yes.
Yes.
Very.
You could absolutely blindfold me with dental floss right now. I killed them. See them
Okay.
bastards? They're deader than hell.
Are they? What's
Still
their name?
dead from it.
Yeah. Real dead.
They're deader than fuck. They're actually not coming through the wall in real life the way they may look. No, I'm gonna ruin the shit out of this, but y'all just go ahead, pretend I'm not even here. Okay? Pretend I'm not even here.
I got you, man. No, look, you're in the right crowd. I got one hanging up right there.
Y'all wanted you kill that son of a bitch?
Yeah, that was last year's deer.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You're out of Kentucky, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay. We won't ask what part. It's all the same.
Well, no, you see, I grew up in Woodford County, and it had too much money for this old boy. And then I moved to Lexington, and now I live a little bit west of Elizabethtown.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I've been down to I like to go down to old Frankfort, hit up the old Buffalo Trace every once in a while when I'm in the area.
Man, you got time for a story?
We
All time.
have plenty of
Dude,
actually we're
yeah.
hoping we got time for like 10 or 12 to be honest. So
First time I ever got drunk off a beer, me and my buddy Chris went to this hookah bar
shout
in
out Chris.
Lexington. Or not Lexington, I'm sorry, Frankfurt. One of them opened up in Frankfurt, a hookah bar, which is bullshit consumption of tobacco in a public setting. Like the most useless shit you ever see in your entire fucking life. We went. I ain't like they got away with it. It's like you're not smoking the tobacco, you're steaming it. Useless. But me and Chris went to this fucking hookah bar. He was 18 and I had a bullshit ID. It was somebody else's ID. It wasn't my ID. But that guy was over 18 and that's all it took. They needed a picture on a piece of plastic. But we went in there. I walked outside or whatever because you still couldn't smoke the cigarettes in the hookah bar because legality.
Right.
And so I went outside to smoke, and this fucking homeless guy come up to me. I'm literally rubbing burps out of my bare stomach right now as if I'm like pregnant, like if I'm with child. I may have an ulcer. I'm working on some shit. Anyway, so this homeless dude, and this should have been a red flag to me when he was all like, "Hey, can you take me up to this other gas station? Because I'm not allowed to in this gas station. But if you take me up to that gas station, I can get some beer." And I was like, my little wheels are turning. Right. And I'm like, well, if you're going to buy you some beer, if I give you a $20 bill, you buy me some beer too. And he was like, word. And I'm like, word. And then with my fucking $20 bill in 2007, I managed to come up with a 12-pack of natural ice.
That's all it takes.
But I got it. I got this homeless guy to buy me some fucking beer at this hookah bar. And I didn't like beer at that point. And then it took me years to realize it was just because the homeless guy bought natural ice. And that's not beer, that's malt liquor.
Yep.
Yeah, it expedites the process compared to what the old garage beer at 4% does. That's a fact.
Well, how's that garage beer? Can you tell me something about that? Because that looks like a cause I could get in
Yeah,
on.
it's literally like Bud Light, Miller Lite, Mick Ultra. It's just a 4% light beer, and it's not owned by
Is
corporate
it
America. It's not owned by
chuggable?
corporate America.
Like a man such as myself,
Sippable,
I've got quite a
chuggable
large
all
gut.
day.
I've got a reservoir. You know what I mean? I got it's somewhat of a cistern built in, but it can get sitting a little heavy. Them like them Bud Diesels. I drank 3 of them, and I'm like, man, damn, I ain't even drunk. I ain't got so much as a buzz, but I'm about to shit my pants. I'm
Well,
so full, you know.
we call these an all dayer because it's actually like I've even been on video chugging one of these bastards to the gill, and it didn't even burp. So,
Man, what's chances y'all could send me a 6er to try?
I can probably figure something out.
You probably,
I'm
I
known
mean,
to
like,
send
I
stuff.
need to,
I'm known to
decide
send
this for
stuff on
myself.
time, right, Damon?
Yep.
Especially,
Yeah.
actually, cans of beer I can easily figure out. Do they ship garage beer legally? No.
We
smart.
be legal. We don't always be legal, but we be moral.
Yeah.
If you
exactly.
are like,
every American should be able to drink garage beer.
yeah, well, here's
Yeah,
where
That's
I'm at
6
on
years
this.
old or not. You know what I
I feel like
mean?
we don't need to say it, but I think all 4 of us here know enough loopholes and are resourceful enough to figure out a way to make it happen. And that's what the Dude Network is really about. Exposing
We're dudes
loopholes and living in
networking.
gray areas.
Right. Bringing people together in that gray
That's
area.
right. That's
Amen,
right.
brother.
Taking it to the man, one mailed beer at a time.
We got
Yeah, like I feel like there's something to be said for just that for Dilfin. Like I don't think people understand what Dilfin really looks like. Does that make sense? Like this is Dilfin. I'm here in my single wide trailer with my it rhymes with fun safe, and I got my dead deer. There, I mean, I'm doing pretty good. This is what Dilfin looks like.
there
My
you go.
mom.
I mean, I don't know what diffin means. I
That's
think we're having
Dilfin. It's like MILFs, but DILFs.
Dads.
so
Yeah.
dads.
yeah, dads. I'd
Yeah.
like. Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I'm down.
okay.
I never heard it. I guess I never
We're
really heard it
DILFs.
used in
We're
that.
Dilfin.
I got
I'm
you now.
down for it. I mean,
Hey,
hey, you heard it here
yeah.
first.
I mean,
Whoa.
these hormers don't know what a Dilfin looks like. If one come out and slap him in the head.
I actually have a shirt that says DILF, and it's in an American flag, and it says, "Dude, I love freedom."
I
Me
love that
too,
shirt.
buddy.
Yeah, that's how you do it right there.
No, I feel like I'm probably gonna miss a lot of my comedic marks this evening because I have this habit of getting fucked up on Fridays.
Yeah, that's what we do
Welcome to
too.
the
It's kind
Dude
of why we did
Network.
this show, to be
Yeah.
honest.
So you think they're gonna fit in?
Oh
So
yeah.
I guess I have a
Just
question.
fine.
Like, what made you realize? Were you just really fucked up one day where you're like, I'm gonna record myself and make a TikTok?
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Before TikTok even existed, I was fucking around a little bit with just making silly videos of myself and showing them, like just sharing them on Facebook and stuff. My second TikTok I ever made, my aunt was like, "Oh, there's a new app where you can fuck with video footage." And she didn't say the F word or anything, but you get the gist. And I was like, I fucked with it. And then the first video I made sucked. It was terrible. Don't ever watch it. The second one got me 13,000 followers.
Pull it up, David.
It's just early on in the shit. And then I don't know, man. I have the more I fuck with it, the more I realize I'm just the right level of autistic. It's like I'm fucked up, but it's worth money.
Right. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Welcome to the Dude Network.
But hey, now we need to get you to post that shit on all the other platforms so they can all start paying you.
Yeah, dude, I've been withholding my ability to make money off this for years because I didn't feel comfortable with the longevity of the platform. Because man, I ain't gonna lie to you, censorship exists. It does. And I realized I was too easily cancelable for a long time, so I never even tried to make money off of it because I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna withhold all efforts till I feel comfortable. And then I met Netwood, who's now like a good buddy of mine, and he takes care of my business aspect of things. This is where allegiances have taken me for. I have a good buddy who takes care of my business aspect on all my shit. And now I can just spend my efforts just being as just autistic as I want to be.
Dude,
Well,
it's awesome.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't
it.
know how y'all feel about this shit, but I say the word retarded. I say the shit out of that word. Do you know why I feel like I should say the word retarded? Because I was bullied like a fucking retard. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I was diagnosed with Asperger's, not autism spectrum disorder, Asperger's. In 8th grade. I got the whole 9, bro. I was treated like a goddamn retard.
Everybody's
and now it's my turn, and this is my check, and I want to say retard. And Ralphie May said I could say retard, and I'm going to say retard.
Rest in peace. Shout out Ralphie.
I am a retarded American. Okay.
Well,
fight for the retardations of every man.
Well, I'm like a context guy. Like as long as it's like thrown, like if it's like
I don't give a fuck. I'm retarded. I am literally retarded. I have autism. There are ways which my brain retards. And I have earned this. And I'm going to say it how I want
It's not derogatory or anything like that. It's straight. I'm telling you,
Yeah. No.
My brain
there are areas of my brain that are literally, in every sense of the word, retarded. Now, if you want to get into the term mental retard, I was treated like one when I was a child because I had Asperger's. I was on South Park, bro. I had Asperger's, bro. I got the whole bullying mess. And now it's my turn to get a check, bitches. I'm getting the full check. Retard. You ready, y'all? I'll give you permission. Say retard. Say retard. I'm gonna give you an R word pass. I'm gonna give you an R word pass right now.
He said
I'll let you say the word retarded. Say it. Say retarded.
That's the most retarded thing I've ever heard of in my life.
Isn't it?
So retarded.
Dude, but Ralphie May was one of my favorite, like, for the art of comedy, for the art of the joke, for being able to tell a joke he shouldn't have been able to tell, but it was so funny nobody could call it. Ralphie May was amazing.
Well, that's comedy,
and
man.
He swore he would never let go of the fucking retard word.
Yeah.
I'm not going to either. Okay.
Well, and that's
for
what I love
Ralphie,
about
I will
this
say
guy
retarded.
here is he like
retards for Ralphie. Retards for Ralphie. Retards for Ralphie. This is retards. Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, I love like Rage and Pillage. He lives in like that comedy world where it's like it's just like there's humor in those words. They originally were meant to be used as like a funny word, so it's like still funny, but if you use the context thing. So anyway, no, I'm down for it, man. But hey, I always knew we'd have a retard on the show, so that's cool.
I'm retarded. Yeah. Here's another thing. Ralphie was a bit of a he had a few good quotes that I really appreciated. Another one, he said, if I had a heart attack and died right now, you'd be sad, but you wouldn't be surprised. He said, I'm a fat bastard. That's what happens to fat bastards. You'd be sad, but you would not be surprised. And then that's what happened. And people were sad, but they were not surprised.
True.
Yeah.
So Ralphie been calling him as he sees him for a long time.
So is Ralph
so like, was he like one of your like comedic inspirations?
Yeah.
I loved the in-your-face presentation. I always loved, like, he threw it the fuck out there. Whatever joke he was telling, he told it with such conviction that you had no choice but to laugh at it. And if you didn't, you were the odd man out. You know, the joke was just so bam. It would hit you so fast you didn't even realize you weren't supposed to laugh at it. And then you would look around the room, and everybody else was laughing at it, so it was okay. And that's another thing I love about Tom Segura's comedy. It's like you were like, God damn, you're almost mad that you laughed at it, but you look around and everybody else is laughing at it. You know, it's a unity. Like, you can't even be mad. You're like, fuck, that's funny. You know, and I hate how comedy almost died there for a minute. That's,
You know, you're right, because I think people go to the comedy shows for that escape from, like, the normal world. You know what I mean? Like, you go
yeah.
there and it's just like, oh my god, people are saying these things, but it's just like it's just a whole different life experience. I think people just get to leave this world for a little bit. So I definitely don't think you're alone, man, dude. And honestly, you've been paying attention to the comedy because your stuff's freaking hilarious, dude. Like, absolutely freaking hilarious. I mean, Damon's got another one right here to fit. We want everybody to kind of see, you know, what you do when you're not on 800 milligrams of a lollipop. You know,
And like you said, Ford, this is where you started out right here.
oh, this is the
Hey,
first
new
one.
guy.
Oh, that's gonna be
Yeah,
bad.
man. How many years experience you got? I don't know, like 15, 20. How old are you? 29. Do you know math? Man, I ain't so good with math, but I'm real good with cars. You're lying. I know you're lying. You want to know how I know you're lying? I ain't lying, but what? You showed up with a brand new Harbor Freight ratchet and set of sockets that you didn't spend over $20 on. I had $10,000 million worth of tools, but when I went to get them, they were stolen. And you just filled the engine of a car with transmission fluid. That really happened. Nobody told me oil wasn't red. Yes, that was a true story. This is where, man, my growth as a person really, really reflects in this. That was before I ever did meth.
Oh.
And then if you look at my changes throughout my TikTok career, I had never done crystal meth at that point. And then you can follow my just changes as this is an interesting thing you could point out. That's before my addiction, and then my active addictions in through there, and then there's my recovery from my addiction, but then there's also the reflections in the comedy that is recorded throughout the whole process. I'd never done crystal meth then.
So honestly, it sounds like your content is kind of like your own like vlog or diary, man. Like how you're feeling.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
It's been something. Even when I made $0 at it, it was it's been an expression, but there are a lot of reflections to be had. It's crazy, and now a lot of what I tie into my comedy is recovery, and also the prevention of future addicts, because you can treat all the addicts out there, but if you don't like stem the flow, you know, like a lot of my comedy now is this is how brutally ugly it is, you know, like it's a comedic take on just you don't want no part of this. This is how stupid it ends up, you know.
Right.
Trying to, because with that shit, dude, it's the first time. It's the first time that gets you. I don't know if you've ever done meth, but it's bountiful around here. It might as well grow on trees.
Yeah. Yeah.
He says I've never done it in my entire life.
Not even one time.
It's different.
Full disclosure, secret time. Here's
it's different, dude. It's different, but it's commonplace where I live, and it's something that a lot of people struggle with.
Right. I was addicted to opiates and cocaine for years.
In
So,
college, I did some
yeah.
pills, and one time I did one that didn't make me feel so good, and I asked what it was, and they said I done methadone, so I did that once by accident. I didn't
Oh,
like
did you
that.
put it in your
And
bed?
honestly, that was the last time
You know
I
what bacon
ever
is?
did anything remotely close of the sorts. I mean, that scared me fucking straight that day. I was like, "I did what?"
Not even close to.
No, it's not, but it was like the
Dude,
synthetic
no,
shit, and I was like, "Man, if it's
No,
like if it's
that's
I
opiate.
didn't
That's not good.
Do you know what a
That's
hot
very
rail
good.
is?
I've
Oh, yeah.
heard of it. I never did it."
Okay, this is what you do. So you cut you out a good line, and then you take the stem off of what's called a glass rose holder. A lot of times the bulb will break off the end. Well, you keep that other piece of glass, you heat up that piece of glass tubing, and then you put the other, you snort it, you snort the smoke,
Through
if
hot,
you will, through the hot.
yeah.
Oh, you
And
snort the smoke?
As
And
it's like vaporizing. As you
yeah,
do it.
you're smoking it through your nose. Now, here's
Like
the
a
thing:
nasal
with
inhaler,
dope,
everybody.
you don't want to hold the smoke. Nobody told me that for like months. You don't want to hold dope smoke because it'll crystallize in your lungs and can fuck you up. People told me that after doing it for a few months.
Oh,
Oh goddamn! You know, you'd think you hold it and it gets you more fucked up. No,
well,
key.
that's that Asperger's for you.
Yeah.
Asperger's. Yeah, see. Now you're making fun of me. I get to say retard. You can't fucking take it away from
Oh,
me.
my bad. Oh, here we go. Cancel.
You're an Asperger.
I I am what I eat, brother.
You can't even tell. You're an Asperger. I'll eat your Asperger.
I've called people an ass hat, all kinds of stuff. Never called
No,
anybody.
man, but
So Ford, what's the significance of Pawpaw's piss bucket?
Papa's piss bucket. Okay, that way, as the crow flies, there was the little trap house on the prairie right up there. There was
Oh my
one single
God, that
wide
has to
trailer,
be
and
a
then there
movie.
was two. There was two other single wide trailers that they had just randomly pulled in there and on just with trucks, and they mated the doors up and then ratchet strapped it. I ain't lying. Ratchet strapped two doors together, and they had foster kids there for years. And I met one of them. He's 20 now. I interviewed him on my my podcast. They got these foster kids. There was an old man that would live in one room that would shit and piss in a bucket, and the foster kids would have to empty the piss bucket.
No.
Yeah, and they cooked dope there, and then it burned down one. Yeah,
Oh my.
it's
Yeah.
it really happened. Papa's piss bucket was a real bucket.
Oh my
I,
God.
I
That's
had
terrible.
what's
Another life
crazy is
story from
I had
Ford,
heard
man.
about it. I had heard about it from a methamphetamine buying perspective.
There's an origin story.
Yeah, and they were like, "Yeah, I went over there, and there was piss and shit in the bucket, and there was dead flies, but I got my dope." And we would do the dope, and then it turned out there's actually there really were fucking foster kids. They'd run off and shit or sit by the. Somebody needs to check out that shit. Foster kids should have been up in that bitch.
Yeah, I was gonna
For
say
They
that
sure.
sounds
You're
like
they
right.
whole set was that like
yeah.
everybody knew what was going on there. Up and it's like, but what do you do? Who do you call? When it's like, all right, so the foster kids are battling pit bulls and chihuahuas all day, every day. But obviously, somebody has come out here and said it's okay. Who do you call?
I was gonna say you gotta do wellness checks, like,
Yeah.
because they are getting checks from the state.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: in a trap house, they tell them
On the prairie.
when the inspection is.
The
It's
other
like,
thing was
fucking don't be cooking dope that day, and you pass.
so, I guess
Make the foster kids clean the fucking place up and make it pass.
I don't have an answer other than the system is definitely broke.
Heavily bent, at least at the very least.
Yeah, I
But
mean, I'm
I
not saying it's
wasn't
all
been over
bad,
fucking
but
talking
you know,
about.
I think when everybody hears foster care, you cringe. I mean, to be honest, I mean, not to be, really not saying that's universally correct, but we live in a world of, you know, superstitions and labeling things, and yeah, when I hear foster, I think everyone hears foster care, they kind of assume not good,
Yeah.
but not that, not like on a prairie. Like
No,
Oak House.
no.
Yeah,
Well, there's a
those are what they would call extreme circumstances. I think.
well. You see
Right.
that family would get a check for every foster kid they had.
Yep. Yeah, it's a money grab.
So yeah. But no, that was a real bucket.
That was a real
Your question like about the bucket. Yeah, that's a real live bucket.
That's
With
the
piss
most
and shit.
wild story I've ever heard behind the name of my
You
life.
know, I thought anything was
But no,
possible.
it's just funny, like because I can see it being like a kick-ass decal on a car. Like you can fucking get your doors blowed off by an El Camino and it just says Papa's piss bucket on the back.
That
You
needs
know,
to be a drag
blah,
car. That
I
needs to
need
be a
to
drag racing car.
Yeah. Fucking I want to really what I really want to do is build my 7.3 up. I got an OBS 7.3 Power Stroke. It's a
Mhm.
97
Oh, the old
F350.
power.
It is not the 250. It is not an F350 dually. It is an F350 single fucking wheel. And it is one of the most beautiful fucking trucks you ever seen in your whole goddamn life.
Oh, hey, it doesn't have to
is
be
that the
a.
choo choo? That's not the choo
The
choo train.
choo-choo truck, yes.
Yeah.
It is a choo-choo? Well, that 7.3, man, that damn things are impossible.
Well, it's a train. It's a truck. It's a choo-choo truck.
Right.
Any home is a mobile home when you own a 7.3 Power Stroke. Jesus. You know, I'll move your house. I'll move his house. I'll move his house.
And trust me, you could shoot up the engine. Them things are known to run when you shoot. I've seen there's tests of people shooting 50 cals through the engine blocks and they still run.
It's a huge,
man.
Yeah, it's just.
It was
really
so
cool.
nice. They canceled
It's not the most efficient piece of engineering of all time, but it'll go.
Oh boy!
Like you take 3 wires and you can run that fucking truck.
We're gonna trigger. I think we're gonna trigger hard here. One guy goes, "My Mopar 360 would smoke that."
I have one of them. It's sitting down the goddamn holler because I got drunk and broke the axle on it 4 years ago. 4 years ago. There is a 5.9 it's the 360. It's a 2001 Ram 1500 4-wheel drive, and I got drunk and I said I'm breaking this truck today. And then the U joint, along with both sides of the axle, both yokes, went out the wheel well, and it's been there ever since. It runs and drives, goddamn it. The 5.9 is that what you're talking about? Because what is it? There's
the 5.9?
There's a 318, and then there's 360.
The 318 was like the Stinger.
It's a 5.2
or the Bumblebee.
But no,
they had the 5.1, the 4.7. They had the 4.7, the 5.1.
The same axle on my F350.
No, they had the 5.4. I'm sorry.
I don't know cars like that.
Yeah, not like that.
Well, I sold Chryslers. No, they had the 5.7 Hemi.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you're in the car.
5.7 Hemi, and I was a Chrysler.
I'm talking about Magnums.
The big one.
Yeah,
There was,
they had the
what was it, 5.2 and 5.9?
Yeah, it was like a 5.8 because the only reason it was actually really funny, they had the 5.8 and everybody kept talking shit on Mopar because they're like, oh, they don't have a 6-liter. Blah, 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 blah. So they were like, all right, well, we'll just come up with the 6.4. And then the 6.4, because the 5.7 Hemi actually had enough power for a heavy duty. Yeah, we won't talk about that one that got started there. That's for another night. He was also a passenger and didn't sue me, so I'm thankful for it that night too. So 5.9 was a diesel. Okay, I forgot the diesel.
5.9 was it?
I was thinking gas engine.
You know, there's a
5.9 was diesel. Thanks, Chucky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like my old Power Stroke. Man, it is a neat fucking truck. It's the first vehicle I've ever had that wasn't completely ashamed to pull up in. You know,
we've all had them cars.
I've driven shit boxes my whole damn life. I finally got a truck that's half-ass fucking. It's cool as shit. You know, it weighs
TikTok,
almost 10,000 damn pounds. It's like, bitch, get out the damn way. There ain't a state trooper on the fucking road to date that can push that truck off the goddamn road if it don't want to get pushed off. You
I feel like
know,
this theory's been tested.
That's what I was gonna say.
have you
Is
ain't
this
seen
another true
around the
story?
bed? That
Is this
bed
one of
is
them
not
stories?
even the bed is made out of a cut up rollback bed. It's not a 1/4 inch thick steel. It's
Oh,
3/8.
Oh shit!
And then there's a fucking thick ass rail going all the way around.
dude, you go ahead and bend that. I mean, you rear end somebody in that thing, they're going to feel it.
Or die.
Yeah.
Well,
Probably die.
they might not
Or
feel it if you hit it. If you hit them
Dude,
right on, then yeah, they
if a
might.
car ever rear ends you,
Yeah.
Yeah. No. That's why I said even the hitch sits up higher than a push bumper on a Charger.
Mm.
I mean, if they tried to put maneuver in my truck, it would just blow their goddamn radiator out. You know, it's a good feeling.
Well, the good news about blowing a radiator out is if you got Pawpaw's piss bucket next to you, you can go
That's
dump
right.
that down the radiator.
It is so hard to piss in a goddamn radiator when you're drunker than hell because you're standing on the fucking engine of a Jeep and you're trying so hard to piss in this goddamn radiator. But
This
it's
is
so
definitely
funny.
That's the next
You
TikTok
just
right there.
get to piss.
Hey, yeah, that's it right there.
The fact that you just had a $10,000 Jeep 5 minutes ago, and now you're standing on a big hunk of shit, pissing on the goddamn engine. Fucking pissing. This happened. Like,
Felt that vibe. Had a good feeling it was true.
it's like, oh goddamn, get in the goddamn ring and miss the whole thing, piss all over the engine and push it off the cliff.
Yeah.
Man,
Damn,
to be
okay.
young again, you know.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. This is a true story too.
Yeah.
There was a kid that was an
Wow.
asshole who showed up at a party in his new Jeep, and he had the top down, and I was hammered. And right in front of the whole party, I just stood up on the back wheel and started pissing inside the Jeep.
Oh.
And he came
Oh
up
my
and,
gosh.
and he
what
goes,
a hero.
he's like, "What the fuck you doing?" And I was like, "Pissing in your Jeep."
Pissing in your goddamn Jeep. Fuck is it? Look like I'm done.
He's like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "What are you gonna do?"
Pissing
The
on
answer was
my
nothing.
leather, boy.
Nothing. That was the answer. I knew it. That's why I probably pissed in his Jeep. I knew he wasn't gonna do nothing about it.
Yeah. I'm
Sorry,
still
Clayton.
I'm still
No, I don't
thinking
think that
about
wasn't
this.
his name.
So
I don't even know what that guy's name was anymore.
he's got all the scenarios planned out with pit maneuvers and
Yep.
everything.
He's probably out there in the woods doing some fucking training. He's got his damn 7-3. He's got his choo-choo train wrapped in fucking bubble wrap out there in the woods, bouncing off tree to tree.
Are you talking about my choo-choo truck?
Yeah, yeah. You're out there. They were saying
I had this 88 F-150 that I bounced off the same tree twice in one night, one time. I was pretty well lit. No, these old Fords. I'm telling you, if you're gonna bounce anything off a tree, it's probably that. Are you talking shit about me getting drunk smacking trees?
No.
No.
I was saying that you probably are out there in the woods. No, someone
Practicing your
said
pit maneuvers.
that you have been planning out your pit maneuvers, and we're like, yeah, you're probably out there in the woods planning them damn things, wrapping your choo-choo truck in saran wrap or bubble wrap, practicing these pit maneuvers. So if the cops
actually,
try to
that's
get your
pretty
ass
valid.
off the road, you're
No,
prepared for these
that's
real life
valid.
situations.
Oh, that's
that is
pretty
valid.
cool.
That's
He said
valid.
that's pretty valid.
That's pretty valid.
Yeah. We wouldn't
That's
talk
pretty
shit on
valid.
such. We don't talk shit on American activities over here, Fard. We just don't talk our
No.
style.
Dude, we are so American.
We're probably more American than some. I'll give us that.
I'll tell you what. We're more
Yeah,
American.
look, Johnson, his colors were flying above his head. He's already, you know what? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United
Bro,
States of
take your
America
hat off.
Come on,
and
bro.
to the republic for with it stands
One
one
nation,
nation
under
under
God,
God,
indivisible,
indivisible, with liberty
And
and justice for all.
Bro. Now let's say
Be
some
an
Hail Marys
American, or at
and
least
some Our
I
Fathers.
know I'm free. Nah,
Yeah.
but
I don't know about the Hail Marys. That might
Yeah.
be over our pay grade.
Dude, this is crazy. My great uncle was an archbishop in the Catholic Church.
Uh-oh.
Archbishop. Shit you not. He was like number 3 in charge in the whole Catholic Church. He used to say the prayer before the Indianapolis 500.
oh shit, that's cool.
Yeah, for real. For real.
What stories
So
did he tell you?
you think he's not gonna have no pull? Be like, all right, I want so many homies. I want so many of my homies to make it in. Like I get trickle downs in the Catholic Church. It's my great uncle.
I don't know if I'd want them trickle downs.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't
Well, they're
say.
not trickle down my pants or nothing.
Yeah, I don't know how much. I don't know
I
how
didn't
much I
have
want
to
to.
pay to go to church with
You gotta talk. I don't know how I'd throw around how much pull he's got either. That might be.
Yeah.
That might
He's
be.
dead.
Well, you might not want to say how much pull he had. I mean,
He's
just
he's
saying,
alive.
they're
He's
canceling
alive.
3 to
dead
4
people
inches.
these days,
I'd
man.
say 3 to 4 inches.
They'll pull him right out of heaven if they think there's foul play. They ain't scared.
Dude. Hey. What are we laughing at?
I was like, don't cancel any damn buddy. They'll pull your uncle right out of heaven. If they
how
can.
much pulls he got? I'd say 3 to 4 inches.
Yeah, that's what we're laughing about.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
No, the average young man's penis.
Hell,
Mine
I hope
anyway.
that's not average.
Dude,
I've been
it
telling
goes
them.
like this. Listen, it goes like this. It goes, PP, wiener, penis, dick, cock. Okay, and I'm still stuck on PP. PP, wiener, penis, dick, cock. Yeah.
Oh god.
No.
Hey, so y'all deal with a lot of bad storms there,
I
boys?
fucked up is eating that goddamn sucker before this whole damn mess. I was like, I got this. I'm a funny motherfucker. I ate the goddamn sucker.
That'd be like fucking Joey Diaz must have sold you.
No. Dude, I kind of knew I was fucking up in the process whenever it tasted too correct. You know, like, this tastes
so good.
like straight.
Snozzberries taste like snozzberries.
It does. The snozzberries do taste like snozzberries.
His other phone tastes like fucking Fruit
You
Loops.
just straight up taste the foliage. You're like, I'm sucking on an entire bale of marijuana right now. And then I went off into the wild blue yonder.
And landed at the Dude Network.
Big Town of Prairie.
And landed here.
In a little trap house on the prairie, yes, sir.
The best line ever.
That some bitch burned down. They were cooking dope and it burned down. I just
Probably
happened
not
to
a
wake
bad
up
thing.
and take a piss
I mean, I
and smoke a
kind
cigarette.
of. If there's not gonna be much of a surprise face I'm gonna have for that outcome, kind of saw that one coming.
Well, it just kind of pissed me off because I was going way up the road to get dope. And it was right there the whole goddamn time. I knew there was, but it's just like we didn't get along. God damn.
So, all right. So you were on there. Obviously, you quit the dope, right? So, like,
Yeah,
well, I guess. Well, never. No, never mind.
No, he said yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said like no, sir. Like still do. I was like, all right, well,
no, he definitely said yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, man, I don't know where to go with this now. Okay.
No, I quit the shit.
He quit the bad
I
stuff.
guess everybody's got like a rock bottom story on that side of it, man. Like, what's yours, if you don't mind? And if it's too personal, then don't talk about it. But for those that might be out there struggling to kick that habit, of that
I
stuff.
almost died, dude. Like what happened? The average person's heart would have quit, if you will, before I got to the level of overdose with crystal meth that I got. They thought I was gonna die. I damn near died. I had 2 of the out of body experiences, if you will. I had the go like up and then you see yourself laying there dead, and then I had the whole going toward the light thing, like. But the main thing is, like, most people, their heart would have died from what I got, but I didn't die. And then I had, that was, I swear it changed me. My pineal gland, if you will, got activated. But
That happens.
I was very humbled. I was very, 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 very humbled. Everything was put into perspective for me really quickly.
Mm.
And I have been a different person since. I've got my long-term priorities, I feel like, in a pretty good order, and I examine my priorities on a regular basis. You know, it's just, I feel like I'm a layer deeper than I was.
Right.
Well, yeah. I mean,
You know, like now at this point, I say no to drugs out of experience, not just because somebody told me to say no. I'm like, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
ain't
you ain't
gonna-
getting me again.
yeah, I've seen that
You
skit
know, like,
before. No, sirree, Bob. Nope,
you
nope,
know,
nope.
but it's an experienced no. It's a seasoned no. You know, I feel like I'm less likely to do it, to
Well,
do drugs now, than somebody to try it for the first time.
here's
Right.
like the crazy
Yeah.
part, and here's where my opinion on this might be a little different than some. And this is where I like believe in the power of comedy. I feel people don't listen to someone being up there like, you gotta quit doing drugs. You gotta quit. Like that don't work. Like, you know, like
No,
it
it
doesn't.
got me into
But
it. Darren.
But you got guys like up here telling real life stories that are funny, you can laugh at, but behind it, you know, it's like a sad part of that world behind the scenes. We were talking about Papaw's piss bucket. You know, like that's extremely sad, really, but it's still a funny story, like in a way, in its own dark humor way. But it's letting people know like what that world is like because I don't know that stuff. You know, like I mean, I've been around some stuff, but nothing like that. And most of our listeners have never been around that stuff. So sometimes when people hear those stories, it kind of puts things in perspective. Like, oh shit, like that's scary, man. That's tough, you know. But people are more prone to listen to a story that has some humor to it than some stiff up on a stage with a microphone telling everybody to quit doing drugs. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Weird.
There's that, and then there's that white girl's politic, and that's that Nancy Reagan sort of shit that just say no. It's like, okay, well, Nancy, I'm sorry I fucked up.
Right.
What do I do now?
I let you
There's
down,
no
man.
plan B. You
I
know?
let you down.
Right when I went through school, was McGruff the crime dog told you to stay away from it? They make cute
I
cartoon
lied to
characters.
that motherfucker. I done.
Oh, I did too.
I
And his
done
little, and,
put
you know,
my
hey, and
paw
by the
print.
way, he's got to be canceled now
Shit,
because that
I wasn't gonna
motherfucker
do
was
no
wearing a trench
drugs.
coat.
Hey.
I lied to
Yeah.
that in that dare class. I stood up
Yeah,
there.
then came Dare. Then came
Yep.
Dare, and I remember them bringing in officers and stuff talking about
Oh,
guys
yeah.
that arrested on acid and all this much. And I'm like, God, that sounds like a great time.
I don't remember. I remember them
And
coming
then
in, and
there
I
was
was
the
like,
whole, did you
my-
smell any skunks
my
at
shelf
your mom
ass-
and dad's party this weekend?
Right? Yeah.
yeah, where I
Smell
grew up, you
skunk-
didn't see cops. Like
you ever
had,
smell a skunky aroma from your mom and dad's party?
yeah, I remember like seeing a cop at Dare. I was like, oh, cool, like an actual cop, because all we had was like the Barney Fifes in our little one stoplight town. I remember like, shit, I grew up on a gravel road, man. Like, yeah, we didn't have any need for cops or anything out there. So I was like, holy shit, an actual cop. I was like, so
Yeah. I remember the
Shot
first
your
time I
dog and
said,
disappeared into the sunset.
I was whatever that dog. I was treated like my damn beagle. I was like, yeah, go get him, circle that rabbit.
I remember when I
That's
had
how
my
we yelled.
first
That was our
shocking
call
moment
to our
with-
beagles. I thought he would fucking get it.
Oh,
Never mind.
okay.
Fuck everybody.
Okay.
You're all retarded.
Dude, if you're smoking a cigarette, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna smoke me a cigarette. I
Oh
might
yeah.
even
Hey, how do you feel about Newports?
I think they're overpriced. I think they're
Oh, yeah,
overpriced.
100%.
Hey,
Hey, just so you guys know, approved. 3 overs approved.
It
3
is.
overs approved. Hey, Damon, yours is close.
Hey, I know it, man. I knew it. I know it is.
It didn't hit. Don't be talking.
Hey.
Yeah, see?
What do y'all think about fat girls?
Chucky gets it. What do we think about what?
I'm just wondering.
What did if you missed the question?
Fat girls, Bubby.
Oh man, it ain't a lady
Fat
unless
girls.
you're pushing 280.
Dude, she gotta be 3 something, see something, you know what I mean?
That was the first one. I've never heard that one before. That's fantastic. Oh.
They're so squishy. They're so squishy. Every inch of a fat bitch is a titty. You can put a nipple anywhere. Yeah. No, the whole bitch is a titty, even the inside of vagina.
So y'all got bad storms out there in Kentucky? Ford?
We don't know.
Storms out there, man?
We have no idea what the fuck's gonna happen at any given time. It's just a fucking clusterfuck. Like geographically, it's such a clusterfuck that we have several winters and springs and summers. It's hold on. There might be sirens. I hear sirens. I live in one of them areas where if you hear sirens, give me a few minutes, I'll get a text from somebody being like, map so-and-so, whatever the fuck happened. Well, somebody got a scanner. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's scanner
profile. Get off the road right now. There's
that's holler living right there, man. If you listen to the scanner, you're living.
Yeah.
Damon, I know you got a couple things queued up here, man. What you got?
Hey, we're speaking about the storms and stuff, and it might get rough. Hey, Ford, you got dogs?
I have a couple, and then there's one that's
hey, check the screen out. Is this your dog right here?
Dude, I was supposed to be on ridiculousness for shitting in that goddamn creek. I got cut for time. That's a true story. Over 1 million people see me shit on the internet. Just shit coming out my ass. Just directly, just the act of shit coming out my ass. Over 1 million people, bro. Tell me I haven't accomplished shit. Okay.
Hey, you made it farther than
I'm part
My
of an elite.
Were they going to pay you for that?
Huh?
Were they going to pay you for that?
I don't need money for that.
I made it doing Rob Deerdeck. Yeah, he's
I'm in a league of my own. Okay, something
Cincinnati.
Okay, over 1 million people have seen shit come out of my ass.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hey, so tornadoes, y'all mess with a lot of tornadoes?
Well, I tell you what's really nice about where I live is a tornado can't do much right here. It gets broke up by the structure of the land.
Right.
My mobile home is in a good spot for as far as mobile homes.
Hey, there was a tornado there a couple weeks ago and all that.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at this! Oh man! Hold on! Oh goddamn! I'm fucking too high for this shit. Bam!
No,
it is a beautiful mullet.
That is.
It is a good mullet, dude. I hate how good it is.
What was that?
We got some wind advisories going on up here. So
wind advisory. It's windier to bag of buttholes up there, ain't it?
Yeah. I might lose power. That was our power flickering. Yeah, hopefully.
So you was probably hanging out with these guys right here then, Ford.
Hey, shut the fuck up!
God damn.
Why? Listen!
You listen.
We got a bad storm coming, that's why.
Oh my gosh. Tornadoes?
If we tell you that you need to shelter because there's a tornado, it's already produced 2 tornadoes. If we tell you that you need to shelter, you need to go to the back of this hallway where he's pointing. Go through the double doors. Security will take you to the very back of the warehouse where there are no windows. And that's where you will be.
I'll show you tornado.
Hey, listen here. Stop being an idiot. Stop being an idiot.
Oh my God.
Serious, y'all. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, I'll leave.
Oh my god. The dude said, "I'll show you a tornado."
Right now, I'm wearing a T-shirt that is like 2 sizes too small on my shirt. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm a very dedicated affiliate of Hillbilly Nation. This other boy couldn't really afford a shirt from Hillbilly Nation. I said, "Here, trade me shirts." He said, "You sure?" I said, "You goddamn right." Now I got that on. He's got his Hillbilly Nation shirt. So I'm gonna do some plugging real quick. Hillbilly Nation. I'm plugging Hillbilly Nation right now. Fat guy in a
Little
little
shirt.
Oh,
Bad
yeah.
guy in a little
Red
shirt.
shirt.
Did you paint them
Nah, what
windows
else?
straight on
I
that
gotta
thing
get my
behind you?
plug in here. Huh?
Hey, speaking of which, we are here. It's almost at top of the hour here. Give us your plugs. Where I know are you on Facebook? Obviously at Papa's Piss Bucket on TikTok.
On
Can anyone else
TikTok,
find you
I
anywhere
got
else?
my cameo going. That's Papa's Piss Bucket. I ain't got real high hopes in it. It's just like if that works, it works. I got my tuckfardmerchstore.com. It's as simple as you can get it. You know, Tuck Fard Merch Store. .com. I am now affiliated with Fatty's sunglasses. They're like half the fucking price of Pit Vipers, if that tells you anything. That's the same quality, half price. They're pretty cool sunglasses. It's dark right now, or I'd be wearing them.
Hey, sun never sets on the badass. Don't you forget it.
Hey, facts.
And then we got Teeth Element Hybrids. Let's see, I ain't gonna remember all of them. I'm truly fortunate right now to be able to get a lot of support from a lot of different places, man. I'm really, really tickled about it. I'm hoping I can go places, you know. But we're gonna ride this train till the wheels fucking fall off, I guess.
choo choo.
Amen.
Choo choo.
Hell yeah. Choo choo. Well, dude, Fard, man, thank you for doing this, man. I mean, first and foremost, we're blessed to have you here, man. Glad we got you in your true element post lollipop. It was actually fun.
Yeah.
And
I've been fucked up. I appreciate the invitation, man, because dude, I'm trying to gain experience at this.
okay.
You know, I enjoy comedy and I enjoy the art of it, and I like to be kind of caught off guard because that's how you hone the blade, if you will.
Yeah,
Right.
true.
I want to get good at this. I appreciate the invitation, the opportunity. You know.
No, hey, and we hope it happens again, man. Seriously, we got to keep in touch.
Yeah.
You got us if we can do anything to help you out. But yeah, man, yeah, that's right. That's right. I know what you mean. Man.
Pow!
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 Like Kobayashi.
I prefer to party.
I think I'm probably getting ready to go back up the road and poke some more smart.
I'm down for it.
You gotta
Well,
love
hey, man,
that spot.
Hey, you go ahead and ride that beautiful wave, that green wave to the weekend, man. But hey, keep the mullet strong, keep it going. Watch out for them naders. Hard. Thank you again so much, ladies and gentlemen, dudes and dudettes. Papaw's Bisque Bucket. Thank you so much. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back to wrap up the show right after these messages. Thank you.
All right, we're mid-show, but it's time for us to have a beer break. Some of us don't have a fridge by our fingertips during this thing, so drink a garage beer, and we'll be right back after this message.
You gonna respect this. Respect us. Respect it.
Don't mess with
Don't
us.
mess with us.
That ain't right.
Yeah.
We don't take nothing off nobody.
We'll take shit. We'll take shit.
Don't take shit.
Hey, come on.
Don't take shit.
All right, Johnsy's a savvy vet. Yeah, Johnsy's he's throwing, he's cheating already. Go figure. The Californians cheating. There's a chalker.
Oh, here we go. Actually, it was Florida. We needed the recount. No offense, Nick.
Jesus.
What a random drop in.
Boy, you ain't strong enough to pour piss out of a boot. You gonna come blow my trailer down? You gonna come unalive me and just take me away from all this thriving economy and this jovial life that I live. Fuck you. You ain't shit. You are not shit. Bring it on. I'm like Lieutenant Dan, but I still got my legs. I'll go in there and get a bar of soap and a bottle of shampoo right now, and I'll just take a shower while you throw your little goddamn fit. You're blowing like a little bitch right now. Do I need to get in the car and come find your ass? Look, bitch, I'll hop in the choo-choo truck and I'll track your ass down. I got all excited for you to show up, and you're like an F.3, and the F stands for fairy. Flapping your little fairy wings around. Whispering. A whispering tornado.
MST Sauce Company out of Tiffin, Ohio. Also, award-winning dry rub. Absolutely crushed it at the recent NBBQA, especially with the dry rub here and some of the other amazing sauce flavors. I got some pork nuggets here. I got some creamy garlic parm here I'm going to try out, as well as some of the other flavors here. I got some of my favorites. You know, this is the Griff sauce. It also has it in potato chips. The hot garlic parm is also a new one. We have the dry rub ranch and even a limited eclipse. You can watch the total eclipse up in Tiffin, Ohio on April 8th, and they have a nice cool bottle to commemorate that. And another one that performed really well at MBBQA, the Garcasian. But let's try the creamy garlic parmesan. Hope the show doesn't suck, but cheers. Back to the show.
Hey, you heard the warning. We back.
You are not shit.
You just trying to unalive me?
Yeah. Unalive me.
What a wild, what an electric factory.
That still is probably one of my favorite videos of his. The Eclipse one was fantastic, but that tornado one, the storm one is. I hope everyone knows how funny that is.
Yeah, it was that one's a gem. That one's definitely a gem.
And yes, you are correct. That was a wild electric ride right there.
I got a text about a half hour before the show started, and it said, "Is it okay if I'm a little fucked up?" Yep.
Just a little.
I think you undersold the little part.
Right. I think his scale was little.
Well, maybe it was a little when he sent the text, and it just gradually just worked his way through him.
Dude, that guy. We've all met a guy like that in our lives.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, everybody knows a fard in their circle.
True.
The guy that's been through it all, that is no longer in it all, but talks a lot about life experiences from the time, and his storytelling is so casual.
Right.
It was just like, oh yeah, like
that's what I always love about people who've lived like hard lives or put themselves in terrible situations, because most of the time it's just like they'll bring up the most touchy subjects to the norm of society.
When he was doing his little chant, there was a lot of awkward eyes outside of his. We were all just trying to survive and advance.
Right. But you know
what? Like,
right, dude.
Like I said, it's context. It was not designed to be hateful. It was not designed to be like malintent. It was designed to get people to laugh and lighten up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and to me, like, I don't really have a problem with it. I can see how people could have a problem with it, and I'm sorry to those, but like, I can't help what I laugh at. I don't look at anybody differently.
No.
No. Come on.
If you got that memo, you on the wrong show.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, I don't listen. I know we talked about Dare and Gruff, but we're not.
Yeah, F those guys.
Yeah.
Who wants to hang out with those nerds anyway? Where are they now? I
don't know. Like I said, that origin story of Papaw's Piss Bucket was pretty funny. I mean, like so like wild.
Right.
I don't know about funny, but wild.
Yeah,
It was
it was.
funny.
It,
It was
yeah, it
so
was
like
pretty,
wild. It was funny. Like,
it
felt
was
bad
pretty
for the
Right.
wild.
kids.
It's not that the context of the story is funny.
Nah,
Yeah.
Like it's terrible, but the way he presents it makes it funny.
true.
Where and it's probably a good thing the place burnt down. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Little
Well,
more.
I heard.
I
I was
would say
watching.
justice
Go ahead.
prevailed.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I was watching a comedian the other day or today or something one day, and and they had other comedians on, and they told very dark jokes. Well, a well-known comedian on that show said, "Hey, dark joke comedy has its place. Do not change your style for anybody." So,
Yeah,
Well, and like
absolutely.
I said, when it comes to storytelling, you really learn about I really meant that. Like you really learn about the
mhm,
lows, what other people and other walks of life have been through. That's the art of storytelling. Whether it's disgusting, gross, offensive or not, like
right,
if you listen, there's still a knowledge to be obtained from those stories. Like whether it's what to do, what not to do, how to live, how not to live, whatever. If you listen, there's still something to take from it.
true, true.
So, uh, hey Dutch, how's everybody doing, man? Glad everybody's sticking around here. We do have the giveaway from last week. The giveaway Damon. Last remember last we had that one.
Yeah, give me two,
Hey,
4 seconds.
No rush, no rush, no rush. As long as we do it
welcome
here.
back, Franco.
Hey Franco, hey, welcome back, man. That's awesome. So glad
Yeah.
to have you back here, man. Thank you so much.
Jeremy, that's his name. That's right. Yeah, that's one of Dutch's friends. So
Okay.
thanks for bringing another one over.
Oh hell yeah.
Jeremy.
Oh hell yeah! Like our buddy
Hell
Brandon would
yeah.
say.
But no, we are wrapping this up here at 10:30 because we are recording another foodie show after this tonight to be broadcast on Sunday. We hope to be in the comments with you all, so don't feel that we still hope that you all
Won't be
get together
alone.
as a
Right.
chat community and still get on here and hang out, and catch up with everybody how the weekend was. We hope to actually interact with you in the comment section. I know I'll be available. I'll be back home that night from a fundraiser we're doing on Sunday at Dalton Farms. If you're in the Sandusky, Ohio area, please come over and see me Sunday and let's raise some money for the future farmers of America. Let's go. So,
I love that. Love it.
oh, dude, no one more than me, man. That one's oh, we got a 3-2 hockey match there, Damon. You need one more.
That's all we
One
need.
more. That's what you need. Just one more.
Uh,
How much time's left?
A lot.
I hit mine. I hit
11
mine.
minutes in the third.
Oh, we got plenty.
I hit
We're
mine.
talking about the Canes, bro.
My game got postponed. Guards didn't play, but they're playing a doubleheader tomorrow against the Spankies. So I'm thinking all day transistor radio and me. Let's go. Isn't that
God,
crazy? Okay, I want a quick rant.
Tracy,
Oh.
you're the freaking man. Real quick, Tony.
yeah,
Appreciate you,
Yeah,
dude.
Tracy is
Yeah, man.
You're
awesome.
great.
I know
dude.
he's newer. He's been around
Yep.
for a few months now, but Tracy, dude, that's why we do it, man. I don't care if there's
Right.
only 10 of you that feel that way. I'll do it every time. So, if you like it, man, not to ever ask you to do it, but tell some friends. Let's do
Right.
it. Real quick. So, people have been making fun of me. So, here's the story with MLB baseball. You can't tune into your digital like whatever. You can't just tune into it, like on your radio app and go to your local radio station. They got that shit blacked out, the local. So if you don't have a regular radio, you cannot listen to the Guardians game unless you pay like $80 for the MLB audio where you get all the MLB games the whole season on audio. Problem is, I don't give two shits about any other team. I only want to listen to the Guardians. So I realized I don't have a regular radio Like, we don't have regular radios anymore. Like, no one has
Right.
a regular
Yeah.
radio.
Yeah.
When was
Like,
the
it's
last
just
time you needed a radio?
you have a radio on
Mhm.
your phone, your computer, your laptop, like everything. Like, hell, you can tell Alexa. But yeah, you have to have a regular radio with a regular antenna to listen to local baseball, MLB. So
Mhm.
I've been honestly, I have loved walking around my little $10 transistor Dude Network Red Radio listening to the Guardians game, man. Like, I feel like I'm back in the 90s. Life is good. Life is good. I'm just walking around. Kids are like, "What's this sorcery? It's a radio." What?
You got it right there close to you?
Actually, yeah, I do.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, like, hey, the last time I remember radio was Hurricane Hugo. My granddaddy had it sitting at the dining room table during Hugo.
Yeah, I keep it in my studio so I
Oh,
can listen
no.
to it in the background. Yeah.
Nice.
Can we talk about? Okay, it's got the clip, so you can put it on belt buckle
Yep.
purposes. But don't
Does it
worry.
have?
But wait, there's more. What? It extends.
What about it's got the hookup for
Got
earbuds?
AM, FM. No. Yeah, actually, it does. Holy shit!
There it is. You won't
Right
get no
there it is.
Bluetooth
Yep,
on
there
that
it
one.
is.
Yeah, but you know what though? What's crazy is in a wild, wild, wild world, if shit hits the fan, this is a very valuable piece of equipment to have because it's the only thing that you have connection to radio. Because
As
radio
long as you
stations are on
got
a
batteries.
well, it only takes 2 AA's now. That used to be you have to get the 9 volts to power these bitches. Now you can get with 2 AA's, and we got plenty of AA's. So,
There it is
yeah,
right there.
for $10, buy you a transistor radio.
That a boy,
Seriously.
Tracy. That a boy.
There it is. You can listen to
That
the
a boy.
Giants.
That's right. That's right. Tracy is out. He's out that way.
He's actually like a few streets over.
Okay.
Yeah, so if he ever wins anything, I'm gonna personally deliver it to him too.
What?
Yeah.
I enjoyed taking that meathead winnings to Robert.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
that
video
was
was
awesome.
so freaking cool. Thank you, Robert, for letting
Yeah,
him film and being a
absolutely,
good
man.
sport. You were hilarious, man. That was fun.
Oh,
Like him just standing in the background, like, yeah.
I just
he really didn't want to do it. I
feel
made
that
him do it.
I
I
was
mean, he
gonna
did
say
it no
that,
problem, but yeah.
I was gonna
He's
say
like, no,
though,
don't film me.
No, we had to.
Go ahead, Damon.
but I was gonna say that just I don't think that was hey, that's the way
No.
that's Robert.
100, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he really was that stoked. Like,
That's what I say.
yeah. 100% genuine, for sure.
Oh.
Yeah. Nowadays they make wind-up ones.
True.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
got a
and they
couple
even
of
have that
those
on
lying
like your
around.
lanterns too. It's like kinetic energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They have
They
like
do.
they've actually figured.
Yeah, we have a couple. You hand crank them for like if you do it for
Mhm.
like a minute, it's like oh,
So we're gonna roll this giveaway real quick.
That's got to take. Sorry. No, it's not good. It's
oh boy.
we won't. I'll put the fuck.
So that was what
That's
MST for last week.
Speaking of mental health, fucking call someone. All right, guys. I'm tired of getting these texts.
Oh no.
You're fucked up in the head. You're having struggles. Fucking go talk to
We're
somebody.
not
man.
going to the giveaway.
Can't keep getting these texts.
Nice.
Yeah.
I need. Hang on.
Spin this thing. Just a squeaker. Just a squeaker. Just a squeaker.
Oh man.
There it is right there. What was that? That was the 3-pack MST, wasn't it?
Right.
Heck
Yes.
yeah. Heck yeah.
Robert, dude, you are gonna love this sauce, brother.
So go to MST Sauce Company. Hold on. MST
Saucecompany.com.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it was. I just wanted to make sure it was right. MST. I clicked too far. Yep. Right there.
Yeah.
You are right. MSTSauceCompany.com, Robert. Choose
Yeah, and
3.
I'll text him what he
Yeah.
needs to do and stuff too. So,
Yeah, choose 3, man. Choose 3.
mm-hmm.
Man, like, and they're right there, boom, right there.
Bingo.
Now we got to see all the cooking, Robert.
Now I will, Robert. We're gonna make that happen for you, buddy.
Boom, absolutely. Absolutely. That's gonna be awesome.
Man, this has been a wild ride tonight.
Yeah.
Wild
For
ride
sure,
tonight.
man. Hey, but it was a good one. It was a good one.
Hey, there we go.
I'm good.
My man.
We're back. We're not good, but we're back. It's I mean, I hate to ruin the party, but basically, I mean, I'll say it. Someone I knew just decided it wasn't worth it yesterday, and it's just
Damn, bro.
God, like 8 years younger, man. Just crazy. Just do something about it.
Yeah, man. Call your people, man. Check
I
on
was
those people.
no, I'm just no. This people need to see this shit, man. People just need to see
Right.
that it affects all of us. You know.
That's what I'm saying. Call everybody needs to call their people, man.
I
Right.
mean, just
Right.
check on someone, man. We say it every Friday, like in passing, like, but God, guys, like, we got to do better than this, man.
Right.
There's got to be better ways. There's got to be better ways to find signs, man. No one knew, like, no one knew, man. So I'm just telling you, man. Coming from a broken soul, heat in the moment,
Right.
we got to do better. You know, and what's funny is we just talked about working with someone today about a fundraiser for mental health awareness, and you know, and this just confirms that we need to do this. And maybe this, you know, he
Facts.
gave me
Right.
the sign that I need to see to, you know, really pursue this endeavor. And I really hope that you guys will join me for the ride, man, because
We're ready,
I mean,
bro.
we've
Oh
all
yeah.
lost family and we've
100%.
lost friends. I mean, I mean, dude, this wasn't even a guy that I talked to lately. It's just shocking. You know, parents raised him, you know, never divorced, you know, had a good job, went to college, and just get a text. So sorry for the ruin the end of the show, man, but sometimes
No, no.
when things come up, we got to talk about it. And this one,
Right.
That's right.
Hey, we're real. This is
I
real
mean,
people. This is a real deal.
we have these
You know?
followings, and we have these followings, and I don't want to be just an idiot. I want to do something with it, you know. So
Right.
hopefully my tears get everybody to just just talk to somebody,
Right.
just somebody. I know there's no signs a lot of times, and you know,
No,
but
yeah,
we got
it's
we got to work together to get better at it,
right. And
guys. You know,
that's I keep looking
don't
for
rely
ways.
on society to fix the problems because it ain't gonna happen.
Definitely don't do that, please,
Who won the sauce?
Robert.
Grace.
Let's go. All right, man. All
He's,
right.
and it was said where there it is right there.
Yeah,
She's ready to see Robert's real for a cook.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Um. Well, that was an interesting ending to tonight's show. Um. Talk about shows we got coming up. Probably wrap this up. Next Friday, we're doing bass fishing. We're excited. We're gonna have you know, when you grew up, you watched ESPN2. You had Tommy Saunders of Bassmasters, you know,
Hmm.
hosting the tournament, doing the weigh-ins and everything like that. Well, there's a magazine called Bass Anglers Magazine, BAM, and they've been doing a big circuit. And Big Ed is the MC, the personality. He's been a friend of the show for quite some time. Not of the show, but he's been with me since Night Train Lane before I knew John Z.
Hmm.
He is the MC. He is the talent. He is the entertainer. He is our guest coming up on Friday. And then the week
Nice.
after that, we have the newly appointed friend of show, director of analytics for the WNBA Dallas Wings. Crazy. Samario Clancy. That name should ring a bell.
Let's
We're
go.
so excited for him. He'll be on the 26th. And then we also have a movie buff coming in on we also have a movie buff coming in on the first week of May, Goots cosplay. He'll probably dress up as a movie character for the show. He does his own 3D.
Ouch.
He does his own 3D printing of his
Oh
own.
my God, I'm already in love.
Oof,
Yeah.
here
Yeah.
we go.
And he's out of West Virginia, so he's a good old boy.
Let's go.
Yep.
Love them Westies. Love them Westies, boys.
So yeah, let's do Sunday at 9:00, and we hope to see you guys there. And we thank you guys for being here with us tonight.
Right. Thanks for
Congratulations
coming
to
on,
Robert.
Ryan.
Thanks for Pat Paul's Piss Bucket for coming on and educating us in some regard. We'll probably go back and figure out what that was, but there was knowledge there to be had there.
For
John
sure.
Heyman, thank you guys as always for joining in here with me tonight.
Yeah,
We
man.
thank Garage Beer. We thank MST. We thank all of you. Most importantly, most especially, be a friend, tell a friend, and please love a friend. Even if it's not a friend anymore, just say, hey, I don't hate you anymore. We don't have to go out for beers, but I just want to let you know that I'm thinking of you, and I hope you're all right. So, all right, everybody. Until next time, we'll see you. Let's do this thing. Let's go.